Hey guys, my name is Nick Solari. I am a 22-year-old PR major at Quinnipiac. I was a print journalism undergrad at Quinnipiac before I graduated and decided to go to graduate school. I work in the sports information department as a graduate assistant, covering the men's soccer team, the women's ice hockey team, and the baseball team here at Quinnipiac. And I'm also the secondary contact for the men's ice hockey team. So, average social media use for me, Twitter's the big one. I use Twitter at least 3 times a day, usually between 3 and 10 times. I send out tweets, and it's usually between noon and midnight or so, which is usually when I find my timeline the most active. Typically, since I follow a lot of sports personalities and sports people on Twitter, it's at night when the events are going on, when the games are going on. There's live updates, people making jokes, lots of news, breaking news, stuff like that. And I'm checking my Twitter timeline at least 5, 6 times a day, either when I'm bored at work or when there's a big event happening and I just want to know what's going on and kind of how everyone feels about it. Twitter has made athletic events just so huge. I know, like during the Super Bowl, it just adds an entirely new element to watching a game. You're following people on Twitter, they're giving you news, people are making jokes, there's funny pictures, but it is really just an information highway of just all kinds of stuff. Anyone can find pretty much anything they want on Twitter. I've used Twitter professionally for sending live updates out for games, giving people samples of my writing and my photography when I was a journalist, and some of the work that I do for the website now. In PR, I retweet or I say like, hey, check this out. It's just a good way to get people to your website, to get page views, stuff like that. Um, and I've used Facebook. I mean, not as professionally. Facebook is kind of more just at my own leisure for kind of entertainment. I check that once or twice a day. I usually don't get most of my news from Facebook or anything I haven't seen from Twitter if I follow the same types of people. It's mostly just food videos and politics and things like that. And then you can get into fun arguments about, sports and politics with your friends, which bothers some people, but I think it's kind of funny. Um, LinkedIn I use maybe once a week. I actually have to work on my LinkedIn presence, getting more people to endorse me. I just have a quick kind of synopsis of my work in the past on there. I've worked with Mass Live and the Cape Cod Baseball League and Nesson and the Chronicle here at Quinnipiac. So um, I just kind of have a little bit of about what I do. It's just kind of like my resume. I don't put too many clips up there, even though I probably should. But I have my own website and I upload my favorite stuff to there. And I found in the past that most of the people, when they see on my Twitter account in my bio or on my Facebook bio that I have my own website, they don't even really go into my LinkedIn anyways. They just look at the website that I've created for myself because it has all my samples of work. Um, Snapchat I've even used as a social media tool, both for entertainment, obviously with my friends, but I've also managed professional accounts. Like when I was at Mass Live, we had a Snapchat channel for high school sports, and we would take Snapchats of videos of crowds and scoreboards, and it was just another way to let people know like, hey, we're here. Our media outlet is covering this event. Like you should follow us. Same thing with Instagram. We use it in the athletic department at Quinnipiac. We create graphics on Photoshop, put stuff up. I used to have an Instagram account personally for my own entertainment, but um, I just didn't find really the value in having it. I love things like Twitter and Facebook so much, but Instagram for me kind of, I don't know. It didn't really entertain me. The idea of seeing the same picture of somebody's dog with a million different filters on it in different days with a different background just wasn't doing it for me. But anyways, I'm taking this class because I want to learn how to use social media more effectively. I want to figure out how to make people click on my website, how to make people get to certain pages, all this great content that I create, whether it's on Twitter using hashtags or on Google buying ad space or anything like that. I'm really interested in web analytics and Google Analytics and developing strategies like that. So, anyways, I look forward to meeting all of you. Thanks for taking the time.